to the Oxford Dental Dictionary, a restoration can be defined as a generic term used to describe any filling, inlay, crown, bridge, implant, or removable prosthesis which replaces lost tooth tissue and restores form, function, or aesthetics. Bonding can be defined as the joining or attaching of two substances together by means of a chemical reaction or an adhesive. Retention can be defined as the resistance to displacement of a restoration in an occlusal direction. So where do these words even come from? Do they sound kind of a little eerie to you? Maybe this will sound a little more familiar and a little more human to you. A filling can be defined as a material to replace lost tooth tissue and restore form to the tooth where a cavity was. Glue can be defined as the joining or attaching of tooth and filling material by means of a chemical reaction. Shaping can be defined as giving the tooth its original shape and fit to feel comfortable when bit together. Most people fear the dentist simply because we haven't ever heard of the words that are used and we fear the unknown. If you were clueless before, as most are, then my goal after today is to have you more confident in what goes on during your dentist appointment for a filling. So soon after you can no longer feel half your face and you're numb up to your eyeballs, the dentist will soon start the process of removing the caries from your tooth. Caries is a big word for all the cavities that are on your tooth, or the sugar bugs. This begins by pinpointing the exact surface that this acid-producing bacteria has infected the tooth by using an explorer to poke the surface of the tooth. If the explorer sticks, then a cavity is present. The dentist will start by using the high-speed drill. This drill blows air and water to keep the surface of the tooth from getting too hot and causing discomfort. This drill allows the dentist to break through the hard part of your tooth, known as the enamel. Once the soft part of your tooth, known as the dentin, is exposed, then the dentist will begin to use the slow-speed drill. The slow-speed drill is very shaky feeling, as some patients have described it. It removes the infected tooth tissue, creating the hollow hole in your tooth. The tooth will then be rechecked to see if there's any cavity left with the explorer. If the cavity was very large and deep, then the dentist will usually decide whether to place some medicine to help aid in sensitivity and help the tooth tolerate the bulk of the filling about to be placed. This medicine is called an ionomer, liner, or simply referred to as a base. The dentist will next prepare the tooth to be filled by placing the bond. The bond helps the filling material stick to the tooth. If the dentist is using a white or a resin filling, the dentist will place the glue by using what is called a wand. A wand is kind of like a micro brush. After the glue is swiped around the area, the assistant will light cure the glue to help it harden to the tooth. The light cure is just a flashlight that illuminates UV light to help aid in the curing process and makes it faster. If the tooth is in the back of your mouth, then the dentist may suggest using amalgam or metal to fill the tooth. When using amalgam, then no adhesive will need to be placed. Instead, a base will need to be placed to help line the tooth and protect it. The alloy that is used for a metal filling comes in a small capsule as a powder mixture that needs to be mixed up at a high speed to create the creamy mixture to fill the void in the tooth. It usually looks like this. After the amalgam is packed into the hole of the tooth, the excess will need to be scraped away using a tool called a cleoid discoid. This tool is just a small instrument that resembles a garden hoe that allows the dentist to scrape away the excess, shape, and keep the alloy condensed, whereas if a drill was used, it would loosen what had been packed into the tooth. And it looks like this. If your tooth is towards the front of your mouth or the filling is really small, then your dentist may elect to use a composite or a white filling. When using the resin material after the bonding has taken place, then the dentist will place the material into the void of the tooth. The material will then be packed into the tooth and spread out using a condenser and a ball burnisher. This material will then be light cured to harden to the tooth. The process will be repeated to create layers until the hole is completely filled. The layers allow the filling to hold better and decrease the chances of it falling out. Once the tooth is filled, it will be marked using carbon paper. Yes, this same exact stuff that is used in my grandpa's trucking log and in your deposit book. This allows the dentist to see where the tooth hits high when bitten together with the adjacent tooth. If the tooth is hitting high, it will make you very sore and can cause the filling to pop out or for you to even break a tooth. The slow speed drill will be used to make the adjustments using a diamond burr. The burr acts like sandpaper to gently scrape away the area, only removing the smallest fraction of a millimeter at a time. Even the smallest bit can make a difference. So, now imagine yourself at your dentist appointment. You recline back in the chair, chin up high, looking at the ceiling, and your mouth wide open. So before, you might have been a little anxious if you heard your doctor say to his assistant, "Hey, hand me that Cleoidiscoid." I mean, if you hear that for the first time, it kind of sounds like he's doing some kind of like voodoo magic on you. But now you feel a little more at ease because now you know that a Cleoidiscoid is just a tooth for helping to shape your alloy filling. So, next time you go to the dentist, remain calm and do not get caught up in all the terms being thrown around. Words can seem scary, but hopefully you can revert back to today and remind yourself that it's literally not as bad as it sounds. Thank you.